Welcome to another edition of our YouTube channel, Southeast Asia Vibes, The Good Life. My name is Victor. I'm from the beautiful city of Vancouver, British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada. Are you fed up with outrageously expensive prices in the US, Canada, or whatever country that you're from? Cold winters, high crime, the rat race, leaving it early in the morning, coming home late at night, just working, working, working. And when you come home in the evening from work, you're so tired to spend any time with your family. Just the rat race. Are you fed up of that? Does it sound familiar? Listen, that's not what life is all about. Life should be enjoyed. We're only here on this earth for a very, very short period of time. If you get caught up in that rat race, before you know it, you're old and you're 60, 70 years old, and soon the lights are going to be off. So, what I'm saying is, you absolutely can be living the life of your dreams, working 2 or 3 hours a day, living in a tropical paradise, hanging out at the beach for literally 85 to 90% cheaper than what it would be back home. Now, here's the thing. Myself and several of my friends, we came to this part of the world. I live in Philippines. My friends live here. Some of my friends live in Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, uh, Indonesia, etc. When we first came here, we didn't really have a solid plan. We ended up broke and we had to go back home. But we learned from our mistakes. Even though it's very, very cheap to live in this part of the world, you still do need a sustainable source of income. I just laugh because literally 90% of these YouTube videos telling you how you can make money online, they're just bogus. They're complete lies and nonsense. That being said, there are about 10% of these videos which not only me, but several of my friends have been doing for the past several years, working a couple of hours a day. And the rest of the time, we're just relaxing, going to the beach, drinking coconut water. It's like every day is a vacation. You can be doing the same thing as well. Absolutely. We're living proof of that. We do get people who email us every day. Our email is in the description box below. You can reach us there. Let's get started with today's video. In this video, I'm going to discuss why Philippines is definitely the most beautiful country in the world. Here is proof. Now, many people say that they want to go and live on some tropical island someplace. Well, if you go by that train of thought, to live on a tropical island someplace, the Philippines as a nation has more than 7,000 islands. It is one of the countries in the world that has the most islands compared to other countries. Now, there are countries, let's say like Sweden, that have more islands than the Philippines. Sweden, I think, has over like 150 or 200,000 islands. But obviously, those are not tropical islands. And there are other countries here in Southeast Asia, like Indonesia, that do have more islands than the Philippines. But I have been to a lot of islands in Indonesia. And if I compare to the islands in the Philippines, the ones in the Philippines are better. They're like more developed. For example, Boracay. You don't see too many islands like Boracay necessarily. You won't see you. There are some. Don't get me wrong. Indonesia has some really beautiful islands, but not as many developed islands as the Philippines. So that's why, if you go by that train of thought, I want to go live on a tropical island someplace. You have over 7,000 tropical islands in the Philippines, and I have been to many of them. I love the development, the infrastructure, and everything about them. They're better than other countries. Now, there are some islands here that are not as well developed, but most are. And I've been to many again. So that's why I find that it really is, the islands here are really, really beautiful, affordable, and they're just gorgeous. And in many cases, you go to some of the islands here, like Guameras Island, uh, Palawan, some of these islands, you might find yourself literally the only person on the beach. So if you like peace and quiet and that sort of thing, you will absolutely love it here. Peace and quiet at an extremely affordable price. Because let me tell you, when I was living in Hawaii, in Waikiki, the beaches were packed. And if I wanted peace and quiet, I would have to fly to some of the other Hawaiian islands where it was outrageously expensive. You don't have that here in the Philippines. You can literally have the whole beach to yourself, 85, 90% cheaper than the other Hawaiian islands. That's it for this edition of Southeast Asia Vibes, The Good Life. Until next time, take care, everybody.